Hey guys, welcome back to Card Collex. I'm Nathan, and today I wanted to go into 5 rookie cards that I'm buying right now and why I'm buying them. So I'm not saying you should go out and buy these cards. What I'm saying is these are 5 cards that I'm buying right now, and this is why I'm buying them, and this is what I plan to do with them. All right, this is my exit strategy for these cards. There are some cards in here that were on my previous list from a couple months ago. There are some people on that list like Pete Alonso and Vladimir Guerrero Jr., Alex Bregman. Those 3 guys I am not necessarily recommending at this point, or I'm not buying them. It's not that I don't think they're great. They don't have a lot of potential. But Vlad's cards have gone up a lot. Pete's cards have gone up. Both of those guys rely on home runs specifically. If they don't have a lot of home runs, their cards probably aren't going to gain traction above what the market's currently doing. Bregman's cards have gone up, and I still think he has a ton of potential, but he's not the most pure hitter out of the bunch. So those 3 guys have kind of dropped off the list because their cards have gone up and because I don't feel like there's as much security there. Yordan Alonso, definitely still recommending. His cards have not gone up as much as they should for the type of season that he had in 2019 and the potential that he has. And number 5 on the list is still Bryce Harper. Let's get into that. Okay, so there are 3 main Bryce Harper rookie cards from 2012 Topps, all right? So the 2012 Topps batting Bryce Harper, what they call the red helmet, is this card here. This card is a short print. It was inserted into packs in 2012 Topps, but there aren't a lot of them. There are 150 PSA 10s of this card in existence, and they go for quite a bit. So the PSA 9 here at $5.99 is pretty close to probably what it sells for. The PSA 10s are selling around $1,500. Again, that is a very short printed card. That being said, the other 2 cards are also pretty low population number cards and don't sell for a whole lot. So this card here is the Bryce Harper Screaming or Bryce Harper Yelling card. PSA defines it as the Screaming card. You see it here for $89 in a PSA 10. They're currently going for around $75. I think that's a great deal. If we go over to PSA, again, the red helmet card, there's 150 10s. The blue helmet card or the leg up card is considered his true rookie card. There are less than 1,000 of those and not many more of the Screaming variant, all right? So 1,000 PSA 10s, that's a low pop number for a modern card. And I really think people should be looking at these cards. I definitely am. I'm buying these cards. I'm buying them raw. I'm buying them graded. I'm sending them in for grading. And this is the leg up version. This is considered his true rookie card. And it was in factory sets. The Screaming variant was a rookie variation that was put in factory sets. So if you buy a factory set with the rookie variation cards, you will get both of these cards along with the second year Mike Trout. So that's maybe the way to go. Those might have a better chance of grading out in like a PSA 10. But overall, I think Bryce Harper is an awesome investment. If we go over to Baseball Reference, you know, MVP, 6-time All-Star, Rookie of the Year, Silver Slugger, 28 years old. It doesn't get much better than this. And the idea that Mookie Betts cards are selling for more than Bryce Harper is kind of ridiculous. And when we go over to Baseball Savant, you see exit velocity, hard hit percentage. Let's see here. Exit velocity, hard hit percentage, barrel percentage, expected slugging, expected batting average. These are walk percentage. These are all like awesome indicators of potential. And Bryce Harper he checks all the boxes, right? His barrel percentage tells me that he's a pure hitter. He's going to continue to hit well. He's going to probably be a Hall of Famer. I mean, he's going to be a Hall of Famer if he doesn't get injured, right? Bryce Harper is always going to be a great hitter. He has the potential to have an amazing year. And I think just a couple factors could see his cards just go through the roof. So definitely a buy here for me. Number 4 is Eloy Jimenez. So Eloy Jimenez is another guy that I'm really big on. Hit 296 last year with 14 home runs over 62 games. So that would equate out to around 40, 45 for a year. 891 OPS, 140 OPS plus. Great hitter, awesome potential, and definitely undervalued compared to other guys in his category. His Topps Chrome, I think, is the way to go. His 2019 Topps Chrome, selling around $80 right now, which is about the same as his base Topps. And when you look at like Tatis is out of the same series, same set and everything, and his Topps Chrome sells for about 50% more of his base. So his base sells for $240, his Topps Chrome sells for $340. If you can get in on Eloy right now at $80, I would expect the Topps Chrome to outpace the base Topps version. Going to Baseball Savant, again, exit velocity, hard hit percentage, barrel percentage, expected slugging, expected batting average. The only thing is he doesn't walk nearly as much as Bryce Harper. He's kind of off there, but definitely a pure hitter that has a lot of potential, and a guy that I'm buying right now. I'm buying a lot of Eloy Jimenez right now. I think they're undervalued, and I think the potential is there. Number 3 on the list is Jose Abreu. I think Jose Abreu has excellent potential, even though he's a little older. He's a pure hitter. I think any year he can put up numbers, whether he's 33, 34, 35, 36, he can put up big numbers. And I think he's a guy that's just ran under the radar. And I think people will wake up to his cards as he gets another couple really good years under his belt. The main thing is his cards are just dirt cheap right now. So MVP, 3-time All-Star, Rookie of the Year, 3-time Silver Slugger, Major League Player of the Year. Just crazy. 24 WAR over, what's he been in? 7 seasons now. Let's see here. 3-time All-Star, but Jose Abreu has been in MVP voting 5 times. That's a crazy thing. Like, he's had MVP votes 5 out of 7 years. He's only been a 3-time All-Star. So what that tells me, maybe, I'm not exactly sure, I haven't dug that deep into it, but is that he really turns it on towards the end of the year, that he's not quite there when it comes to All-Star voting time, but towards the end of the year, he really turns it on and gets those MVP votes in. Either way, just an awesome hitter, awesome player that I think has several good years ahead of him. And like I said, his cards are just super cheap. Like, his first Bowman Chrome autos are going for like $150 right now, and a BGS 9.5 auto 10. Like, that's crazy. That's super cheap. His base Bowman Chrome are going for about $80. I picked up a BGS 9 black of his first Bowman Chrome, and that card's numbered out of 99, and it's a BGS 9, but I picked it up for $40. I mean, that I'm buying that all day long. I just think Jose Abreu has really run under the radar, and I don't think that's going to last for a whole lot longer. So, yeah, that's number 3. The next 2 are going to be kind of market forces type plays. So they're more short term based on where I think the market is going. So I think that the market is going to be very strong this year. I think we've already seen that. I think we're going to continue to see that. And that being said, I'm picking up these cards with the idea that the market is going to increase even before the season starts. And I might be letting go of a few of these cards leading up to the season starting to kind of minimize my risk a little bit. Anyways, let's get into number 2. Guys, number 2 is Jasson Dominguez. I've never seen a baseball player with as much hype as Jasson Dominguez, and just some really impressive videos coming out. I mean, he's 17 years old. He's not going to play in the majors probably for another couple of years. He might get some minor league time this year, depending on what happens with the minor leagues. But he's incredibly hyped, plays for the Yankees. The Yankees, New York is a huge market for cards. And I think that hype's going to continue. And with the increase in the baseball market in general that I expect this year, I think there's a ton of potential for making money off Jason Dominguez Bowman Chrome. First Bowmans right now. The first Bowman PSA 9s are around 75, 80 bucks. The PSA 10s are selling for around 240. The Mojos, are in that ballpark. But I think the PSA 9 Bowman Chromes are really where I'm going here, is because I can pick up several of them. I think they could potentially outpace the PSA 10. So if a PSA 10 increases in value to $400, right? I think you could see more of a percentage increase in the PSA 9s. This is not a highly produced card. It's not like a ridiculous population number card. And so I think there's going to be people going for the PSA 10s and the PSA 9s. And picking up a PSA 9 for 70, a PSA 9 first Bowman Chrome for 70 bucks. I mean, the raw first Bowman Chromes are going for 40. So why would I buy a raw card and send it in for grading when I can buy a PSA 9 for 70? That's a no-brainer to me. But to get in on the game, yeah, I think the PSA 9s are the way to go. I think that these could increase quite a bit before the beginning of the season. And even once the season starts, I mean, the minor league season is not going to start before the major league season. And I think you could see a big run up. There's really nothing he can do right now to bring down the value of these cards, aside from getting injured or something in the media. But he's not going to be playing, so there's no chance that his numbers are going to be disappointing. There's just a lot of hype behind him right now. I think it's a really kind of safe, easy way to make money based on market forces, right? Hey guys, if you like this video and you're gaining value from it, please hit the like button. It's one of the best ways you can support the channel, and it tells YouTube that you like this video. It tells me you like this video. Please let me know of anything else you'd like to see down in the comments. Let's get into number one. Okay guys, number one, and this might be a surprise to a lot of my subscribers, but I do think Fernando Tatis Jr. is a great investment right now that you can make a lot of money off just between now and the beginning of this season without a whole lot of risk. There's a huge hype here, and for good reason. Tatis is one of the most exciting players that has come along in a long time. And if we go over to Baseball Savant, it doesn't get much better than this. I mean, low K percentage, low whiff percentage, pretty high walk percentage, top of the leaderboards in sprint speed, outs above average, exit velocity. I mean, it just doesn't get much better than for Fernando Tatis Jr.'s numbers up to this point, all right? That said, he also has a huge media presence. That's going to add to the hype. And I do think the market's going to do really well this year. If we go over, I think his base tops PSA 9 is the way to go. Like I said, his Chrome has outpaced the base tops quite a bit. The base tops is at like 240. The PSA 9 you can pick up for around 80. And I think that's the way to go. You're already seeing what you normally see in a higher price card is that 1-to-3 ratio where the PSA 10 is about 3 times the PSA 9. Once you get below that like $300 mark, normally you see about a 50%. So his PSA 9 would be at 120, whereas PSA 10 would be at like 240. So in that scenario, you want to buy the PSA 10 because the PSA 9 is not going to keep up as that PSA 10 goes up, if it does. All right. In this scenario, you're going to see the same increase and maybe more. All right, so if the PSA 10 doesn't go up, you still might see a 50% increase in the PSA 9. If the 10 goes up, then you're still probably going to see that rise with the PSA 9. That's why I think this is the best play to make on Fernando Tatis Jr. right now, and why I'm buying up these base tops PSA 9s. These cards were produced in a pretty high volume. I know that for a fact from production numbers. That said, tons of hype for good reason. Huge player. I think the market's going to be huge this year, and that is why Fernando Tatis Jr. is number one on this list. Hey guys, thanks a lot for watching. I really appreciate you being here. If you like the video, please like and subscribe. You can check me out on Twitter and Instagram. Link is in the description. If you'd like to support the channel, there's a Patreon link in the description. And I really recommend that you check out my video here on barrels. Barrels are a really powerful statistic on how to tell who the best hitters are and who we should be investing in. There's a lot of things that go into that, but this is a great video on an introduction into what barrels are and how to use them to find out who to invest in. So that's it for me, guys. Thanks a ton for being here. I'll catch you later. Bye.